Good morning. What's all about? It's about where you are left when an explosion of the mind disappears and before you hook at another explosion rising. It's about that. That can be non-experienced. Cannot be caught by anything, otherwise it becomes an explosion of the mind. It happens all the time, it's there all the time. It's available all the time. It means when one is not busy with the mind. And then it makes one see that even to be busy with the mind, because it's not touched by anything. That's what one searches when he wants to know himself. So it's not to be searched, because it's an explosion of the mind. You can continue now. Can you yawn and think at the same time? Can you? Because I see a few are yawning and they get very happy because you don't think. So it's there where you are left when you don't think. I mean, it's obviously there otherwise. So, what's your questions? Or maybe I shall ask rather, what's your expectation left? To be enlightened? What? Not even that?
You know, Ganga, I always wanted to be enlightened, and then I met you, and I did everything to get enlightened, and I failed. And then I met you, and you used the word demand. Know your demands.
Mm.
How can I know my demands?
Why?
Yeah.
You are allowed to know your demand. Or if you cannot precise, you can say, my demand is to be a fantastic disciple. Oh, my demand is to be blissful all the time. And of course you can know a demand.
Yeah.
Why not? Why don't you allow yourself to know what you want? Unless you root it out, the real value of your mind, then there is no demand. But then the question would not have been put. Huh?
The question is put because the demand again looks to me the same like before I wanted to get enlightened. Now there is a demand, but I don't know what I'm demanding.
Because you don't dare with me if you say the word enlightenment. Yeah, maybe you don't dare anymore. But you can. Today you are totally allowed to say it. I will keep quiet. Why do you think there is a satsang after all? I would be very hypocrite if I say we are in satsang for, I don't know, because...
To know yourself.
Huh? To
know yourself.
Yeah, it's the same. You see, enlightenment, knowing yourself, freedom, which are all the opposite of another belief, but still, for a while, it's very important to have a golden carrot. Otherwise, you stay in the mud of your own concepts. But then, okay, when you start to understand, okay, I am in the world of the opposites, I go always to this and that, and I hear to know myself, very particular subject that I will never catch. At least I hear and I trust and I follow the instruction. I am not this and that. So you want enlightenment. So you believe you are not. No, I ask you.
Yeah, of course. I believed I had to reach to go there, yes.
And you heard so many satsang telling you that it cannot be an attainment in time.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's like any other experience we have with the body and the mind and the emotions. In time. It goes on changing. Okay. So that's what I said today. Where you are left, when a thought disappears, before you catch the other one, because that is an infinite world of appearance.
That's clear.
Where you are left. So where you are left, whatever the mind presents you, will you catch it that very moment or not? What you do? If you want the word, I say that's enlightenment. Where you are left. Is there anything personal? You don't even, you can't, you keep quiet, you don't speak. You can't speak, you cannot grasp anything, otherwise you know very well, you are in your mind, in time. And enlightenment, or know yourself, or freedom, or wisdom, is just to is just to, that's the difficult, not to be in your mind. And it happens all the time. We just have not been used with the world of appearances and its values and beliefs, to think that this is valuable. So much so that we even think we are never enlightened, it's not existent for me, while it is all the time there. But it cannot be objectified, so it doesn't belong to the world of appearance. It will not belong to an experience of the body, nor of the mind, nor of the emotions. What do you say now?
I say that you say, and I understand that it's there all the time when I'm not in the mind, and obviously I seem to want it to be consistent, or that there is still something that should be different than it is. So like the explosion between the two thoughts, or the silence between
But
two
these
breaths.
are the ideas,
Yeah.
These are the Big Bang and so
Yeah.
on. Oh la la. Ideas. An idea will mislead you. About this. And all the testimonies confirm that there must be something extraordinary, because it's true. When you really don't touch your mind for a split second, let's say, immediately after the mind may express in a joy, after 50 years of searching, suddenly you are freed to go with your mind, which expresses you always, oh, but it's not yet it, or it is whatever, you know. So you say, it's it, I'm free, oh, I'm so blissful and love and whatnot. But that's what I say, whatever will be expressed, don't be even impressed by this. Don't be impressed by the expression. Very good. Because that will go on changing. And you know, all those books are full of testimonies like this. Because it's an event in time. Okay, there is an event in time, maybe for a few, but their luck is not to take the event for it. Otherwise, they are again fact. Yeah, it's like that. We may fail a few times, I tell you not much, because it's horrible to fail all the time. You want to free yourself in this life, you dedicated your life for this. So, oh, that is in the movie, of course. Bon. What else about it? Okay, you hear this. This could be the end of your search, or not.
Absolutely.
Ah, but very nice. So mind you, the mind will present you always something better, something beyond, something prior, something, revolutionary, something. Okay, let it speak. But then if you go there, you know that it is about the discoveries and experiences, and of course. But if you valued to be freed from the tyranny of the mind, you let it pass. You will not believe what your mind presents about this. Hmm? You said absolutely. What about that now? Yeah.
Yeah, a question about sometime or yesterday was also my mind was extremely active, and then I was sitting home and was doing this neti. And on one point this he gets me sometimes. He said when you deny now everything, then maybe you miss also the point of a split second or whatever, and then he pumps this up. And often I also say to this no, but it still somehow feels like I'm not sure if it's attractive or that I let me pull out with this fun thing. And then he tricks with this, what I want, this maybe idea of divine or whatever. And then you don't get it if you deny everything. Maybe you close your eyes now to everything with this.
Okay, but it is the mind which speaks or not. Yeah?
Yes, but the thing is, why the attraction?
It is the mind which speaks. Don't trust the mind, even if he speaks about divine enlightenment and all that. Don't trust it. What does he know? What does he know? Hmm? It's so uncompromising, you see, that if you follow, let's say 99%, okay, you did your neti, but there is one about, oh, maybe you cheat yourself, maybe it's not enough, or it's not yet it, and you follow that, it destroys the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's uncompromising. To keep one concept is the same as to keep thousands of concepts. In that way, there is no much progress here, you see. Because maybe if you remove 99% of trusting your mind, so you have a, let's say, quieter life, quieter mind in a way. But that warmth of one person will make you feel, I am not enlightened. I am not yet there, at times. And at times, no, I'm surely enlightened, I am. Enlightened! So there is no progress. It's not in time. That's our luck. It's not in time. It's suddenly just now. if you don't expect a big bang, if you don't expect to be light, if you don't expect to feel unconditional love, it's here just now. Those expectations are spoiling the whole thing. And the images we have of archetypes of enlightened beings, they are all spoiling us. They inspired us, and after they spoiled us, because it's in time, so something may be good for a while, and after it's a poison. We have to be freed from that, freed from what the mind presents.
Ganga, I have a question or clarification. So I see many of these moments of blank moments, let's say.
Black.
Blank,
Yeah.
blank. And these are not big bangs or not huge experiences. But I think that this is what we are talking about here.
So don't take this for it.
Sorry?
Don't take this for it. You will be freed from this question. You understand?
No.
No. You describe that you are not caught by a big explosion and all, but there are blank
Yeah.
moments. So you think the blank moment is that.
Yeah.
Be freed from it. It's not it.
Okay.
What you are is here just now, when you are not busy with blank mind or not blank mind. That creates a big trouble, you see, the blank mind or moments of no mind, because then if you think this is it, when the mind reappears, you are troubled like hell. Nothing which is presented is it. Is it not clear? Nothing. And of course, then, where is the mind to make separations? Where is the mind to say this is not it and this is it and it's gone? That is the freedom.
But I don't have this belief that this is more of me than the rest of the things. So I don't have this. And when you were asking Shanda, okay, what was your demand? And my demand was to see what's going on, what is like, because I had many doubts about it. So I don't think that this is more or less.
Okay.
If I'm super angry or I don't know, I'm super agitated, it's just this is the way I don't know what was my conclusion then.
So what's the question? Yeah, what is the question about that?
Is that I have one expectation is that it clicks that something will, because I'm searching, I come all the time to Satsang, I come all the time to the beach because I have this urgency, like I have to be there, so definitely that I'm searching. And I expect that there will be a click, that when I'm not bothered by that, like I'm not,
yeah, but you see, you are in your mind, isn't it?
Mm.
You allow yourself to listen to your mind. Why?
But then why is this deep-rooted urgency or this...
Why what?
Why is this very deeply rooted urgency or anxiety that's...
Because you are in your mind. You think that you are something else. And who suggests that you are something else, that you are not yet whatever is left when the mind doesn't interfere? It's the mind who tells those things. Why do you believe your mind? Don't trust your mind in this affair. It doesn't know anything. Is it clear? Or? No? Is it?
Yeah. No, it's like...
No. Bring more.
Okay, but it's like sometimes I don't care.
Yeah.
If it was okay, but now here we are in Satsang and this comes up like it is a bunch of emotions, and I know in theory I know that this is the mind, but
What? This is the mind, but where is the but? In the mind. Yeah or no?
yes.
So what do you listen? It will not cause by the most clarity of the mind. It will not be caused by that. But the proof is that those who came to Satsang, I mean, in the same style of Satsang, are not offering anything, they know the subject. So it's clear. It's extremely clear. They can boycott their own mind by themselves. Oh, this is mind, yeah? and yet, something is there because they listen to the clarity. Now the clarity becomes an obstacle because it is still the mind. And yet, of course, it was absolutely necessary, apparently, if you were in a jungle of confusion and beliefs, it's a good wish to be clear, of course. But you see, the mind is what? It's an appearance. I cannot say from where or what, out of the blue, let's say. It's an appearance, it's a creation. And as a creation, it has a span of life, it disappears. It's not more than that. you have to tell me more. Because it looks there is more. So don't stop somewhere. Since we are together now. What comes in your mind, just tell, and then we see.
Now what comes to my mind is this empire of I consciousness, like that this is...
Yeah, but I am prior makes you not prior. That thought, okay, even if it is a true thought, prior to consciousness, the great master Nisargadatta said it, it's wonderful, but then you have a reference, you go in the past, and you put yourself in time. Okay? So, now even forget that. Because this thought doesn't allow you to simply be freed from the time. It belongs to Nisargadatta now. Don't say anything. Not suppressing. Don't say anything. Freedom. You are freed from the blah blah. Continue. You don't find anything now. Then keep quiet. You don't find anything, but still you are trying to catch something. Just keep quiet. So take a position, relax, keep quiet. Yeah, that was a nice glimpse of a smile.
Ganga, what is it that can believe a thought?
What's it?
What is it that can believe a thought?
What is it?
Like a thought arises.
Yeah.
Sometimes that it's identified with, or sometimes it's not.
What is it? It's the person. What is a person? It's a system, no, of body, mind, and whatever expresses itself or shows up. I don't know if I replied to your question.
So is it just the attention? If the attention goes with the thought, then it becomes identified with?
No, the belief that this is you. So whatever appears from this system, you believe it's you. It's you as a person, yeah. But sometimes it's not enough to feel I am this person. You have a sense of separation, or something is missing deeply. So here comes the question, but then with this I, who am I in fact? With this I, so I is rising, born, something.
But is that also just a thought? Like
It's a thought.
The believing.
I mean, in the vast picture, it's a thought. It's a creation. A notion, a creation. an appearance. And that's why generally we spend a life trying to know better all these mechanisms, let it be physically, mentally or emotionally. And the discoveries are endless. This is the world of duality, the world of appearance. It's all right if there is not this sudden surge. One wonders why, it's extraordinary. But okay, I've done a lot, I experienced a lot, and still there is this thing which is missing. Or I don't know, so everybody has a different way to express that. Or everything is so absurd that this cannot be, or something. Then it makes sense to hear that you are not only what you think. And then it leaves you a bit blank. So that's a very sudden possibility to just know who you are. Not with knowledge, to just be freed from knowledge of who you are. The attempts can be many, depends on the journey of each one, but who cares? Did I reply to your question? Not really.
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, there's that feeling of separation arises.
Yeah, because of this, because you base yourself already a bit late. You base yourself on a rising creation. The first rising for a human is like, I am this body mind, or even, okay, I see it, I am. That's the first rising. So if there is a rising, it comes, it has a span of life, it disappears. So where you are left and where you have been always, before, during and after, that's, I don't know what it is, but it makes you not no search and having no sense of separation anymore. Oh yeah, sorry.
In the last satsang you said like that even after this revelation, after this realization, like somehow the person continues
It looks
its
like
way, no? Or it's whatever doing in this world, no?
Yeah.
But will the seeing stay all the time clear that I am not that?
No, it's not needed.
So
It's not needed.
So it's also possible that there will be again like
There
identification
will be.
being the person.
Sure, but it's like a cloud, it's like a thought. There will be its span of life, and then after you are left where you never left.
Yes, okay.
Yeah?
Mm.
Okay. There are sensations.
So it's normal
like
also that we
totally.
again playing.
It's
the
experience.
game.
You see, you experience, I've been ignorant for a while, or lost, or whatever. I was not myself. They are just experiences. Like that, in fact.
So it's not that we
No.
after this revelation just stay there in the
I mean, it's not that you stay there. You
Yes,
are
yeah,
there,
I am,
but
yes.
not in the world of appearance. It will not be a fixed state.
Yes.
Surely not, because it's impossible. In duality, you cannot be in a fixed state anyway.
Because this is also like, I feel it's a very strong concept that we get from a lot of teachings and books, no? That after this revelation happens,
I know.
that there is just from this point on just bliss and...
Yes and no. We cannot say also that bliss will not appear as a wave or whatever,
Yes.
or even not. But then
But even this is just...
okay. There is not. How should I say that? There is not an example how after, let's say, after enlightenment, you will behave this way, with the eyes always ecstatic and doing things with 100 hands, but you are not the doer. And, I mean, it's beautiful. It's like a beautiful fairy tale. But we have been fed up of fairy tale. That's why we really search what, oh la la, okay, let's see what's what. Okay, so yeah, don't worry about that. It's a fairy tale. You are not in a fairy tale. Very good too. What to do? It's not into your system. Who cares then? You have not to copy any example. Even if an example in your archetypal mind is, oh, this I would have loved to be like him. No, my dear, you will never be like him or her, but you are as beautiful with your twisted tail. We are at peace now.
More or less. For the moment, yes.
You know, it's extraordinary to see, but when, let's say, when you don't have illusion about what I wanted to say. Yeah, whatever happens, let's say you are suddenly really identified, even more than before. It's terrible. I am more lost. It means, I spend all my life for what? I still do that? Anyway, if you have the wisdom, because at some point you have a kind of background, well, this is the mind. It leaves you. Nothing happened. Nothing happened in this mad world. So don't worry. Yes, I wanted to say that split second of freedom, don't mind my expression, but will save you in the sense of you don't need to be saved. But it will always, naturally, spontaneously make you see, haha. So don't worry. Who cares if it was 5 years or 1 minute? No, as a very good mama, I say, but still be sometimes vigilant. Ay, ay, ay. Because it doesn't work like this too. I have seen quite a few had huge glimpse, means everybody remarked it. So, oh, this is free, one more. Oh, not me, but this one is, okay. And then those, for example, because there were examples like this, say, oh no, I can do whatever I like. Yes. And they live, they fulfill all their desires, they try at least, and so on, as a free being. But you know, it's not like this too. Because when you have the wisdom of, okay, I know now what is what, of course you can't help. This body is full of desires, this mind, I know. But it's not like, oh, now I can run for my desire. No, that disappears. So what? I wanted to say what? I don't know. Let it pass. Yeah, I wanted to say that. The attraction. Sometimes you are fed up with this world, with this objective world. So even if you are been quite happy, quite this, but sometimes you are fed up because there is more attraction suddenly out of nowhere, but it comes. You prefer to just quit. And this word is also false because you never have been away, but like that. Natural attraction.
And like the thoughts, because like already there's like noticing that they become less, or they're less attractive.
Yeah, but don't worry. In some time something will be very attractive. Don't rely on that.
Like sometimes it's like really like thoughts are popping up that are like I would say like bad thoughts, no? Like really like triggering like that. Like really it's like that. I can see it clearly. Like they're not mine, no? They're just there. And I stay but sometimes they still like catch me, like
But
say,
we
no,
spoke
I
about
don't want to think
identification.
like this.
Yeah, you will
Yes.
be identified sometimes. Why not? After all, we are in the duality in this body. Yeah.
It's exhausting.
Ah, but then just go and sleep.
Ganga?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, related with this, like, I feel it's such a tiny switch to switch off the personality. And
You can do that? I need that button.
it's like a tiny switch in attention, maybe to say like this.
Very nice.
Okay, dissolve it.
There must be somebody there to switch or not.
But when we go in the world
Don't worry, you are in the world, the one I see is in the world, don't worry.
language is so contradictory.
No, I don't care. I hear the language you use. So, tell me more.
So I better be quiet. I mean, like,
It's like what?
I just get in trouble.
Oh yeah, sure.
Like coming in the world and people ask, hey, who are you, what you're doing, what you're going, and
I hope you say I am a man and I am this and that. I hope you reply well, no? You don't say I am nobody, I am. I hope you reply well, my dear.
Of course I do.
Ah, very good.
I just thought, but it's so easy to get identified and to get like in a kind of shape, because it's hard to answer a question not relating to this person and
Yeah,
body.
but you know it. You know it. It's enough. Play the game. You don't even play. You play the game without even willing it or not. But you know it. So you are freed from the tyranny of it when you know it. Otherwise, we will fall again into that belief, oh, we'll be all the time nobody. You do whatever you like. I'm nobody. I'm not the doer. I'm not the enjoyer. And meanwhile, you fuck and all. The coffee! Leave it, the coffee! Doesn't matter. I will not take a coffee every time. So.
But the mind doesn't know it.
Then what knows it?
The mind cannot know it.
Interesting. So what knows it?
I can say.
I like it. So don't try to say, don't try to know. Who knows it? Otherwise, you will create again a switcher, a witness.
But it's hard to move in the world without using the mind sometimes.
Oh, but you have to use your mind in the world. Otherwise, you go to mental hospital. You have to. The world is the mind.
Yes.
Ah. Then. This body is made out of mind. Enfin, dust of the stars, they say. There is nothing wrong with that. Anyway, even if it is wrong, we have no power. It's like that. Who are you? You never asked this question.
I don't know. I cannot.
So remain there, don't know.
But okay. When I then go out and someone asks me, "Who are you?" and I say, "I don't know."
Then it's a dangerous path which leads you to mental hospital.
So I just say my name. And I
Of
don't know.
course! Of course!
But then it's so like you ask me, "Who am I?"
But we are in Satsang, we are not in the world. It's still in the movie, but we play like it's not the world.
I'll save you. But then I prefer to stay outside.
No, but you know, somebody asked Ramana, I'm going, or you are going, I don't remember. I'm very bad with storytelling, but telling. But anyway, Ramana said, wherever you are is Satsang. And wherever you became is the game, is the movie. So Sometimes you're in the movie, and sometimes you don't care, you are in satsang. And the sometimes disappears. So don't worry. I mean, otherwise you will worry about sometimes, and a question comes again. I am not abiding all the time. And so this mind.
Can you abide?
There is no abidance thought. It is to be freed, listen to that, from the tyranny of the mind. Mind will present itself all the time. From the tyranny of the mind. Oh, abidance, oh, enlightenment, oh, yeah. This is tyrannic, if you follow it. Freed from the tyranny of the mind. That's your nature. That's what is. Is not.
Ganga?
Where are you? Yes.
If the mind, if the world is a mind, and we can't trust the mind, then how does one make decisions out of a place of being? How do you know? Like you said to him, it's a game. It's just I feel like the paradox, you know, of the duality. So just like how do I, Ganga, you wake up in the morning, you need to make decisions about your life.
Yes.
So is it like just a game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But you don't need also to think it's a game. You just don't worry anymore. You react, you act. I mean, unless you still search who you are, then of course you are busy with this inquiry, investigation. That's why Satsang shows up also as a response to that demand. So, you are searching. What? To be more happy? No?
I think more just to how to just stay in my heart and not listen to the mind.
Okay. And
when I'm in my heart, it feels clear, but then
good.
there's the mind,
Yeah.
Because we are in the world, we are.
The person
walking,
is
going.
in the world, sure, of course. And
So I guess it's.
So in the world,
Mm-hmm.
follow the path of the heart. Okay, good. Yes. Gopal.
Yes, I'm struggling now with knowing.
With knowing.
Yeah, with knowing, yeah.
You think you know.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something who knows. And so
Yeah, okay. And what is this knowledge?
what is this knowledge? It feels like a little, yeah, like an inner knowledge, but I guess it's also the mind, so that...
You know, I asked, just don't enter into conclusion of. So, what's your knowledge?
the knowledge is all what appears as the mind.
Ah. And so there is a question.
Huh?
There is a question you want to ask.
Yeah, is that what knows? Is that the mind?
Of course, if it is whatever appears is the mind. So disappeared, no?
Yes.
It's the mind. Vomit the mind. But you know, you don't need even to vomit the mind when you see what is the mind. How can you vomit a mind? It comes and goes, it went before you want to vomit it, and it's unnecessary effort.
But sometimes the body makes so strange things, so also that so in the head also and also the eyes and all, then it changes so from I don't know, from then I'm there and there and there and nowhere and I don't know.
Yeah, you give a very good description of the mind. Sure.
And also real, no real, really, so I don't know.
It's the mind.
Yeah.
I reduce it in telling it is this and that. You enter into details, yeah, it's the mind.
Also the optic.
The optic. Your eyes, you mean? Huh? Yes. You have double eyes with your glasses. 4 eyes.
then I see you and I see you not. And I'm there and with the dream and all right now. So if I would go in the movement of these things, what happens all then it would be really crazy, I think.
But you are crazy.
No, just it would be, yeah, like I said, so these noises and all of that, so crazy. But maybe just for a moment. Because I want to see you and then it's, I don't know. Or just I don't have to take care about this, just let it go.
Or you can go to the optician. I don't hear.
I have already the best glasses from Zeiss.
There are telescopes nowadays. So what? What do you want? To be relieved from?
Yes.
Then give you a moment of just stop it. Or not stop with effort. I mean, look at something else means nowhere. You don't need eyes for that. What a relaxation. So, that's it. Last second, whatever. Thank you.